Hello everybody, this is a special report on Boeing. If you're just tuning in, I finally got my audio to work and the problem should be fixed. First off, the ticker is BA. It's primarily traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Current price is $363.48. 10-day average volume is 5.64 mil. 52-week high and low is $173.75. And the high end is $361.45. Next earnings date is 04/24/2018. Ex-dividend date is 02/08/2018. Dividend amount is $1.71. Pretty good dividend. Earnings per share, $11.73. Price per earnings, $30.42. Revenue, 93,392 mil. Gross profit margin, 18.55%. Net profit margin, 7.65%. Return on equity, 1,218 and 43%, which I extremely like. This slide speaks for itself. Boeing is a great company. So first off, why am I even talking about Boeing? Today made another 52-week high today. I believe it went to $365.05 before pulling back slightly, still closing on the upper channel for the day. It closed up 1.91%. Right here I got a 3-year chart. It's always been a good performing component for the Dow, but the last 2 years it's been really parabolic, and really has to do with, besides their product and end of an important cycle, selling many of their new planes to China and other Asian countries. It has amazing cash flow, and it keeps using its money and letting it work for itself. So very healthy, very strong, and that cash is what's really attracting hedge funds and institutions, as well as mom and pop investors. And you can see right here, this is my trend line here, other trend line, upper B band, the lower B band. And it has been testing its upper band on the 3-year chart quite a bit, and every time it pulls back, it keeps trying to fight up. So I'm looking for a target of 380 in the short term for continued breakout. This stock definitely can go to 400, 450 by year's end, but we just have to wait a couple quarters. I would be worried if it broke the key level of 300 and would see a change in the uptrend, and then I would be looking for support right by 230 and 26 cents. But I don't think we get there. The worst case scenario, I think we might test 300 on a pullback, which when we had the correction, if you look here, we were trying to. I think you got to 315, 316 before it shot right back up. Right here, similar thing on the 1-year, 1-day chart, just to show you a little bit easier. Good scalping opportunities. Buy when it hits this lower B band, and watch for these sharp candles going up. I would not play this to the short side. You can intraday, but just don't get caught, because it is a pretty good uptrend, and I don't want anybody to get burned here. So be careful. This is an extremely bullish stock, and it looks like it's going to continue for the future, especially on these days we get 300 points. It just performs extremely well, especially for how large of a cap stock this is. Here's the daily. This is what I'm talking about, the short-term scalping opportunities. I would buy on weekdays and get ready for a bounce. You can sell on high days if you're trying to scalp or do short-term position, but for the long term, the trend is highly bullish, and I would keep it that way. Options, same thing I'm seeing. I see a possible pullback at the 360 level later this week. If not, if it breaks 360, I believe 355 to 354, but if not, you might get a test as high as 367. Just depends on if the market really decides to pull back in the coming days. Today we had a huge rally, so this is a rare 5 out of 5 stars for me. Boeing's extremely hot right now. Don't see it cooling down anytime soon. Definitely something you want to own in your 401ks, long-term investments. Good dividend, good growth, good margins, just a good company all around. It's a leader in the industry. And thank you, and if you stay tuned, I will be doing my snap video in 1 second.